Hey guys, Sorin here and welcome to TechieShow. Today we're exploring a free piece of software that allows us to have an AI chat similar to ChatGPT and the likes on our own hardware locally. And after downloading the models, the software, and installing everything, you don't even need internet to run it. So let's just get to it. We're gonna use LM Studio, so you need to go to lmstudio.ai, download the version appropriate for your operating system. I'm using Windows 11 right now, so I already installed it, and let's just open it. After opening, this is the actual interface. We have a bunch of models. Uh, we can search for models over here. If you found some interesting model on Reddit or somewhere, you can just search here and you can download it from Hugging Face, the famous site for LLMs models, without leaving the software. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to use Llama 3.1 with 8 billion parameters from here, quantized at 4 bits, so it has almost 5 gigabytes. So in order to run models like this and stuff, you do have some hardware requirements, obviously. And the more powerful your PC or server is, the bigger models you can run. I'd advise you to have at least 8 gigabyte of RAM, a decent CPU, and preferably a 4 gigabyte recent VRAM GPU or better. This is so you won't wait so much for a response and you can have some decent models. If you have more RAM, obviously you can run bigger models and your experience will be better. Let's just download a model. I'm going to download this one, the Llama 3.1. It's quite recent and I want to see all the hype. So we can see that it's downloading. So we can close this while it's downloading. So I want to talk about quantization and what is it. So let's just search for Llama over here, just for the sake of the argument. So you can see that yeah, the software will tell you if full GPU offload is possible, partial, and whatever. And you can see they are increasingly in size. You'll need to have the models downloaded in order to run. So if you want to run this one, you need to download it. There are bigger models out there, obviously. But what's the catch? What's the deal? So the 7B, this is Llama 2. For 7B comes from how many parameters has. It has 7 billion parameters. That's pretty good. But, for example, the full Llama 3.1 model has over 400 billion parameters. And to run it full, you need a vast amount of hardware, probably thousands of GPUs and stuff like that. So to combat this, we can have the models quantized. Like Q from the model name, that's what it stands for. And Q2 means 2-bit. 3-bit we have over here, 4-bit. Now, the more bits there are, the more data the model contains. So it's a smarter model, so to say. But as the bits increase, so do the hardware requirements. So if you have decent enough, so sufficiently earn enough RAM for a Q8 model, let's say, an 8-bit quantized model, you would want to run that because it's smarter, much smarter than a Q2 one. But if you don't have the hardware for a Q8, you can still run Q2 and have some benefits. Think of quantization like trying to pack your clothes in a small suitcase. You can't fit everything from the big model that requires a lot of hardware resources in our case. So you only choose the clothes that can serve multiple purposes. So basically it's about finding the best way to pack the most important things without leaving some crucial data out of the model. So it won't be as powerful as the original model, but it will be as smart as your hardware can take or how many bits quantized you find. I mean, you can find models that really need a lot of hardware over here, like uh, check this one, 42. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I can't run these models. So yeah, some models with a lot of parameters, 70 billion parameters over here, need a lot of resources. So yeah, but to play and see what it's all about, and even put it to some light work, like asking it to do some stuff. Smaller models are amazingly, if I could say so, capable of doing stuff. So we see it has completed. Now we can go to the AI chat menu over here. We need to select a model, and it's now loading the model into memory. And we see here over here the RAM usage. So this is a small model, 5 gigabyte of RAM. So this will probably fit into a gigabyte machine. Yeah, and as if the CPU and GPU is fast enough, we'll get a fast response. I mean, the time spent of receiving the response will not be that big. For example, let's uh, tell it to tell me a joke about a tree, and let's see what came up. Why did the tree go to the party? Because it wanted to branch out and meet new people. Not bad. What I've discovered, as I also have the Romanian channel, Uh, it can also do Romanian, so such a small model can do other languages too. Interesting. You can also start a new chat from here with the same model. Obviously, if you have more, you can change the models and make, I don't know, how to make a button in React. It usually gets basic stuff quite right. Formatting might be off sometimes, but it should do a pretty good job. As you can see, it's actually returning the code, and it has some further things to show us, an interactive button. Okay, so that's really it. You can play with it, and this is all free. And of course, you at this moment I don't even need internet. I mean, if I just disconnect from the internet, everything will be okay because the model is locally. The program doesn't need internet to run, only to download models. So it's pretty amazing where we're at. Going back to home, we can see that we can also have multi-model, prompt multiple models at once. We can run this like a HTTP server on localhost. Manage your models like delete if you got too many and you're running out of space. This can happen while you're searching for models. So it's finished. Pretty cool. And it's not bad. Okay. Yeah, so finding the best model is like a big black hole. There are a lot of models optimized for various tasks. Again, searching on places like Reddit and huggingface.co is probably best to see what other people think about them. And you should really try them out for yourself if you can find a purpose for such a piece of software to, I don't know, help you with your daily tasks or just have fun or content creation. I don't know. I won't go deeper in this video. I hope you found it interesting, and this is a easy and free method to have an AI locally running on your PC and your hardware. So I hope it was interesting. See you in the next video. Bye.